right. Thank you during the race.
Now it should be working. Yay! Thank you. Yeah, my OBS was just set for recording other stuff.
Dude, Chris Warner is gonna destroy us, guys. He just lost like 4 tenths behind me and he's still the fastest lap.
That's okay. The tires won't take anything more. Yeah, what the fuck, already 100. .6, Jesus.
No, I miss the Apex. 410s in the kitchen.
Like, I could do it, but I'm probably not gonna.
Right, me? What?
6 is really fast.
I don't like the floppy force feedback in the slow corner. It's so shit.
It's missing the way.
Yeah. It feels like you lose the power steering.
No, do not let the hands of the steering wheel in this game.
What did you say, sorry?
Yeah, don't like let the wheel go in this game. It just oscillates. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. The oscillation is massive.
Headphones are falling apart.
Don't forget to practice the pit entry.
That pit entry I got in practice is literally so good.
Man, Chris is fast.
But I think he will get the DT because it's Chris, and we love Chris, and he's gonna get the DT.
I don't think he's gonna get a DT when he's so much slower, faster, you know?
I think he's gonna get a TT.
Yeah.
I know Chris Warner.
We
I
know
support
Chris
the
Warner.
drive-through.
Howdy.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
So who do I murder this time in the pit stop?
Please, I've been good.
Oh, the sound. Oh, whoa. Wait, is already quality or I don't
Whoa,
I
quality.
have to drink?
There's red light at the end of the pit lane, remember?
Red light at the end, don't kill everyone. You can't
Who's that on
go
me?
anywhere.
What happens if I push Happy in the pit lane into the red light? What happens, guys?
You'll get a penalty.
Ja, det.
Go! Go!
Oh, is the fuel?
You legit gave me damage, you bastard.
I think that's at least a 10-second penalty for Charlie.
Yeah.
Think of all the innocent bystanders that could have been injured by his stupidity.
Now I have to go pretty much last.
If you had a yellow bumper, there was no damage, by the way.
I had yellow.
Yeah, that's no damage.
It is what it is.
Nice.
Oh, he's getting nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice race.
It's getting
Nice.
nice. Okay, good luck, boys.
Good luck.
luck.
Good luck.
Vehicle must be stopped before exiting the multiplayer. Important piece of information just at the start of the quali. Damn, last corner. Ah, shame, because it was just leveled on the delta. Block this guy. He outbroke himself anyway. I have a feeling I'm gonna just mess up now every single lap and not gonna improve, and others will improve a lot. That's the prediction. don't have tires. Yeah, it didn't improve already. Where is Chris Warner? It's gonna be cut. Ooh, no. Okay. No grip here. Ah. Couldn't improve anymore. This is where they let go 100 degrees. Let's practice pit entry. Yeah, I need to brake earlier than that. This is too risky. Is Chris Warner? Yeah, Chris Warner is just invalidating every lap so far. But McLaren tire at the beginning is good, so he's even on the 8th flap, he's gonna just do it. Yo, boys.
No. No. I was 2/10 up that lap.
I followed someone who went straight on in the chicane and got completely fucking distracted, so I just lost a 10th on my last lap.
I guess everyone had a 10th somewhere.
Yeah, it's a fucking
I just
annoying
lost
quality.
3/10 on the last corner.
You guys are so fast, and Chris Warner didn't do a lap on purpose because he's just too fast.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Is it me or the tire is not getting temps?
Well, yeah, there's hardly any corners, mate.
Yo, Mr. Aiden, are you running minimum wing here?
No, I'm on 6 wing.
That's a lot of wing.
It's a lot of car.
Hmm.
It's very loose even on 6 wing, so...
Yeah. I tried going, I think it was 3 wing, but it was just too loose.
Wait, so the race is now hotter again?
There is gonna be in the night.
You fucking
Are you-
pace, guys! Wow!
Are you crossing the brake ducts?
No. Let me check. I have 20% closed on front. Yeah, right,
doesn't make-
exactly.
As big a difference in this as it does in ACC.
No, of course. I'm just getting some temperature to the brakes, basically. I'm going to use 10, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually open in front and 30 in the rear for me.
Yeah. How you guys looking with the fuel?
I have no idea.
It says 38 laps. 39.
I need like 50 laps is the race, apparently. So like for me, I need like 31 energy to put in, approximately. On a full pace. But man, Matej Aiden, fucking fast. But Chris Warner will probably catch us on lap 3 already.
Yeah.
Aiden, how are your tires like at the end of quali run? Because mine are dead at the end of quali run.
Oh, mine are fine. I could do the same pace for another 20 minutes, probably.
We need to compare.
Nice.
I think our tires in the end of the race will be like 60% better than Matej.
Wait, wet 13%?
Yeah,
Wow.
I like these odds.
Also reading it.
Ooh. Oh, so it's like Sebring. So there's like a little tiny chance again to be rain.
But it
But
says
it's
The
dry.
forecast is still dry.
Yeah, forecast is dry, so it's gonna be fine. No rain.
Georgie,
The track is slightly wet.
Yes, sir.
you putting 0.80%?
0.79.
79, okay.
Yeah. Maybe 80 might be better, but I'm taking 79. Depends how we drive. Like you use way less fuel than the energy.
True.
It's 0.73 in the Aston. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna stay in 81. Oh my God,
Fastest
this is so-
Ford, guys. I take it. Clearly slow car. Clearly.
Man, it's only spring and my room is already 31
Yeah, it
degrees.
got so hot, man. I have 26.5 degrees in my room right now. It got so much hotter.
31 for me. I'm dying.
Can't wait for it.
Open the window,
I
but
can't
yeah.
wait. My favorite era of sim racing ended. Like half a year of beautiful cold weather from sim racing ended in my country.
Aiden, I can bet you're gonna be ahead of me clear by turn 1.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we're gonna be 4 wide into the first corner because the Porsche ahead of me as well. By the way, Blotto drove. Blotto drove amazing in Monza. You guys taking fresh tires for the race?
Yeah.
How do you know it's fresh tires?
We got 64 tires. I use them
It
up,
says
man.
medium. It says mediums for. Oh my god, it's so dark.
Yeah, it's night.
Tire trees.
Yeah,
Oh,
but no! I'm telling you, track is slightly wet currently.
Oh, it is! Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's a wet track! It is a wet track right now. Oh
No
boy.
way.
But is it accurate though?
Yeah. Slightly wet. That's more than dump actually.
That's 13%
That's-
wetness. That's that 13%
it's-
wetness that was... Because it wasn't rain 13%, it was wet 13%.
Yeah. So
Wow.
slight wet. So the track is like drizzle, then it's dump, then it's slightly wet. Slightly wet is a between slicks and wets, but it's like for sure, you know.
I'm gonna pray for
Formation lab has started.
Oh my god.
It's a bit slippery, eh?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
good
how
luck,
to-
guys.
It's very
Good-
slippery. Oh no! If someone took wet tires, they're winning right now.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Wets to the pit and then slicks to the end.
Yeah, but you've got to go like 15 laps at least on the wets.
Yeah. Okay, good luck.
Feel like I had fun.
Oh my god. Oh, already big crash behind. Big crash behind.
Oh my god. What the
This isn't difficult at all.
Start.
So bad crash.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. No, not this. This fucking surface.
Whoa!
I was going full lock just to get the car pulled in for a corner.
I have a problem. I don't know how to turn on the light.
By Vanko.
This is amazing.
Someone know the touch to put the headlight on?
What the fuck?
Oh, Mache.
Oh, Jaja, what a move!
It's completely fair. Completely fair move.
Fuck's sake! It wasn't even late, but I got scared of jars.
Yeah, it's mental trying to drive like this.
If only straight line speed was a thing.
Yeah. And traction. And braking.
These fucking headphones! It's falling off my head. No! Wait, Chris Wu is already 6. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
What is that?
I made it up to the apex, but yeah. I'm sorry.
Alright, Max.
Yeah, I have to.
Fucking hell.
I'm really sorry. Wait, I have to give it to you, Aiden. Come on.
I have a question. Do you know how to put the headlight with the keyboard?
No, I have a wheel.
I'm fucked then. I'm gonna get the...
Is it not H or L or...
I'll try L, it's not working.
Oh, but I didn't give you too much damage, Aiden.
I don't think it was any.
Ah, okay, I got orange myself, so I got.
So... felt like it should have given me damage.
Yeah. Oh my god. He's so quick. Straight line speed, man, what?
Yeah, because McLaren is lowing sets everywhere.
I've got no feeling for what the tyre actually wants to fucking do here.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's just walking away.
Yeah.
Got exactly the same in the corners. Seems so.
Maciej finally found advantage of his car. Those super hot Porsche tires working better.
All skill, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, there's a Mustang ahead of you. Come on, Charlie. No excuses.
Oh, the McLaren is so quick. Get him in.
You're joking, right? I'm on his gearbox and he's pulling away.
Wanko is some mega exits out of the corners. My tires are 80 degrees anyway. Jesus. Come on, man. Like, okay, one cop. Hello? Chris is just now even closer to us. It's not worth it.
As if he's not going to catch it before the end of the race.
Yeah, but still. For the sake of trying. Just because you're gonna surely catch us doesn't mean it's worth it to lose time for the sake of losing time.
Oh wow.
16-3, what the fuck?
Track is not them.
That wheel and turn is really fun. Truck is damp. Tire status overheated. Fucking hell.
Porsche life.
Bro, I think I'm gonna get GSQ if I'm not turning my light on.
Might be.
If next time Jorge is unmute, can you ask him, please?
I don't understand what happened to my car. Like, I was so fast when it was wet, and then the more it was getting dry, the pace just... I feel like I'm driving on hards.
Box.
It looks like you're losing a lot on braking, Jod.
Yeah, but like in general, like, I was saving fuel when I was ahead of you, but like in general, like, I just have no grip.
Jorge, please, can you ask your chat about putting the headlight with the keyboard, please?
H?
Oh, thank you.
Oh man! I said to try this earlier!
I tried this. I know, I tried control H. Thank you.
Can you let me
Oh,
go?
Franco, Chris crashed.
Oh my god.
What?
Can you let me go?
Right. Right,
Yeah.
going push.
Thank you.
But you was 1 second behind me, bro.
Rigged.
Fuck you, bro. Oh, I almost spun.
Okay, hold up, Aiden. Thanks.
No.
Rigged.
After I gave you the correct key binding for headlights, it would be really rude to hold me up.
Well, it was incorrect. Clearly, didn't work.
Maybe because I was watching, I wasn't watching the keyboard. I was trying to find the touch. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into overheating territory now. I'm gonna start using LUT.
Oh my god, 130 degrees. Oh, F.
140?
130.
On the tire?
No, on the oil and such.
Oh, okay.
On the terrace, I am on 70.
Mine is 100, 110, so it's good. Okay, let's cook. To stop. No, Aiden is catching so fast right now. He got me by 1.2. Jesus. Like that's just my pace. This is where we are. With how this car works in this game, this is all we can do. Which is a full second off. Have to push like crazy to keep it up. Come on, man. Fuck's sake. No, 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 no. It's gonna be like half a second. Plus 100 degrees. just don't have radar anymore. I'm feeling this. Can't look at those rear tires. Something, Aiden. Kurwa. That curve is just fucking. That's gonna be a drive-through. Yeah, I'm gonna get a penalty for the entry.
Oh, mate.
Yeah,
What penalty do you get? Drive through.
GT, yeah.
So not good.
Annoying, because I'm not even gonna be able to see like if Chris would catch me. There was a point at which I believed, but there's no way. What's your tire temps? I mean, no, okay, now it's after pits, so it's weird.
No, I'll tell you in 2 laps. Let me get hot again.
Do you remember what they were checking?
I think the last time I looked at them was during the damp phase.
Oh, okay.
What's your worst tire?
58, no less.
58%.
Yeah, 58.
I got 68 on the rear ends. The tire wear is really equal on this car.
Buy me a dinner first!
Jesus, Chris is already 2 seconds behind me.
Yeah, but I think he fuel saved, so like for every lap you have to refuel, he gains a second. The job would have gained like 2 or 3 seconds on everyone.
Why is the braking suddenly so shit? I swear, I think I'll rock myself again.
That's maybe a penalty for me too. I'm not sure.
No, it's not. It's just on the edge.
I'm gonna definitely make sure I don't lose to Chris.
Oh, I'm tight on fuel. Saying 5 laps of fuel. No, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's
Oh, why is it now
Wait.
47? What is the calculation? We did a
No.
pit and now it's long more?
yeah, I might be in trouble. Yeah, 5 minutes 40 when I cross the line. So it's gonna be 5 laps, right?
Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, yeah.
Fuck. I don't have enough fuel. Chris is gonna win.
So how is this game calculating it if it's 46 before the pit and after the pit it's 47?
This is fucking nonsense.
Maybe the pit is calculated for like full pit stop or something like that. So it's just goofy estimated.
Yeah, the game now saying 46, and I have 4 laps.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have 4 minutes and 27 on the line, so it's going to be 4 laps to go. What a stupid game. And here I was thinking I overfueled.
Same. I wanted to take 1 lap less than we did.
This game is pretty confused with the fuel, to be honest.
I'm on 3.5 track limits. So much time to charge it because it just switch.
Hayden, mission failed.
Hey, I've been trying to fuel save a whole lap behind him. like blocking him. And yeah, I've just about done it. I've just about saved enough fuel, but you know, I had to fucking defend like a cunt the whole time. I will run out of fuel on the line now. With how much I saved there. Why this game is so bad? Fucking hell, really cool, isn't it?
I went for two more laps of fuel, but I only took one.
How fucking miserable it is for the game just to do the wrong fucking thing. It's simple fucking maths. It is simple fucking maths.
I finished with 0.2% energy, 0.1 liters.
I had 0.4 kilowatt hours left. That is very, very, very little.
Good race, Aiden, in the middle.
Yes.
It was going like back and forth a little bit. Like I had periods where your car just came alive, and I was like, yeah, no chance. Then I was like trying to push as much as possible, get back the time, but then my tires get even hotter, and it's just going back again to depression.
Sick. Dude, that was so sick, guys. I probably had some bug or something. Like I was like in the first 3 laps, I was like super fast or really fast.
But I think we were just dog shit earlier in terms of just driving.
No, for like 10 minutes, I was like 1.2 seconds slower than everybody around me. And I just tried to reset my engine map from like safety car to race map. It's like you would notice driving on safety car map because it's really slow, which I wasn't. But I literally changed the race map. Next lap, I improved a second, and suddenly I was doing 13, 13, 13, 13, you know?
Maybe,
so like, I
it
literally
was just
feel like
tire
something was
temps.
bugged.
Or were the tire temps
I don't know.
good?
I don't know. I did literally 2 laps to go. I did 13.5.
Oh, I forgot to check the tire wear. I'm gonna have to ask you again for that time.
I'm gonna say
I
so
was
you.
super stupid, and I crashed into someone on the outlap and lost like 3
Oh my
seconds.
god! I thought in a
I
6
would have
seconds.
been I would have been ahead of you if it was not for that. But,
That was
yeah,
so
fuck.
close, man. Oh my god.
I'm gonna tell you some things about this game. This game is trolling us every time
It
on the
is.
fuel.
No, you need to know what fuel to look for.
Yeah,
You
but
need to look for
No,
energy.
it's true.
no, but Jardy, before the pit stop, it showed that it would be 46.2 or something like that. After we went out of the pits, it was 47.5.
That's always like that. That's every
Well,
single race when you pit,
That's my
there's one
point.
extra
Why
lap.
is it every single time like that? It's simple enough, like
I don't
Aiden
know.
said.
But we
I
need
don't know.
to watch what happens even at the start.
Oh my god, that was dude, there's so many DNF. There is only 22 people finishing, 11 DNFs. Right, I'm gonna go watch the replay. Oh my god,
Yeah,
GG by the way,
same.
guys. That was
Thank you.
shame Aiden didn't took fuel. Damn it.
Yeah, that's
I'll
fucking
restart the
stupid.
game to check the replay.
That's
Like, why is it? It's so simple. Oh, my game's crashed, I think.
Oh, well, that's the best result for me in total. Could have been better last week, but
Hey, Happy, listen, at least we didn't DNF. That's
yeah,
that's the
true.
goal for
I saw,
today.
I saw even Leon DNF.
Yeah. I mean, I think Leon got involved in the big crash at the beginnings.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I need the shower. A good one.
Yeah, I'm like my whole body is drenched. I've
Right, I'm gonna go and sort out some dinner and then sleep. So, GG's.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shower and relax.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you later.
Okay, I'm back.
Dude, those first 2 or 3 laps were so epic.
Yeah.
That we were missing the corners. That was so awesome.
The fighting was amazing. I think if I wouldn't do that mistake, if I would have figured out the last corner straight away, I would probably drive away from you in the wet. Like,
He
a
muted, by
lot.
the way. He didn't hear what you just said.
Okay. Fuck you, John.
Yeah, the fighting was insane. I tried to get up to you, but just yeah, it was still hard to overtake. If you were running in clean air, you were so much faster.
How did Blotto die? Did you kill Blotto? No. Oh no, he just spawned on his own.
I think Jad. Oh, he did. I thought Jadia killed him.
He just spawned on his own, so
Ah, okay.
he was the one who kinda went for the gap here that he shouldn't, and then he just spawned on his own.
I feel so dumb for the move I did when I hit. I think I hit both you and pretty dumb send. I only thought I would like send it on one of you. Then I accidentally sent it on both.
I wonder if there was that strategy to be done with wets, and then I think it
Yeah,
could
and then
have worked.
halfway,
Not
through,
even halfway, because we had to only add
Yeah,
like what, 7 laps, 8 laps. So you could easily go like 8 laps on wets until they overheat, and then jump on fresh slicks. It's just that then you would
Yeah.
have to turn them on again, so to say. But I think there was 12 seconds to be gained with wets.
Yeah.
But this mistake I did here was so dumb. And then this is so slippery as well outside of the track.
But it's insane how many died on that first. Did you see it in the mirror?
I didn't fully watch it yet, and so far I'm watching my Aiden battle from the start. Whoa, that was super risky for me.
Oh my god, that's
But it worked because I knew that here I could just apply the traction because I had at that point big traction advantage, and it did the same mistake again. I think here, if I wouldn't outbrake myself here and they would kept on battling from this point on, if I would just drive away from them. because the pace advantage for me was huge on Jardir and Ada at least.
By the way, how did you lose so much time in like from the pit lane?
I got the drive for speeding.
Ah, I see. Yeah, same did Vanko.
Come on, that was so close. Like I don't know how this game counts, but I have like 64 rear wheels on the entry. Well, I know that the second drive-through that I did, the second entry that I did was valid, and I felt that that was almost. Oh my god, it was almost the same. Yeah, but at least rear wheel. Okay, so the rear wheels at least cannot exceed it. Let's see.
Oh, Formula 1 news. Washley did not get any penalty.
Let's go. They actually made something reasonable.
Yeah. There's so many going off the track in the first one. Like in the final corner.
I was driving really badly first few laps.
Oh, yeah, I just found the place where... Oh my god, what was I thinking? What was I thinking?
So that's interesting. Like absolute speed wise, we are achieving very similar speeds on the straight. So it's got to be that the Aston accelerates faster to that speed, and it's got to be that, what is his like speed over the line? Oh my fucking god. 18.
Man, Aiden, you're so dirty, man.
Aiden as well.
So it's all acceleration there, and because of acceleration he also has so much stronger in slip. Because when he got on my ass here, it was like, it's all over. The contact was minuscule. I'm ahead and I'm dictating the line, and it's a natural line to open this up, so he obviously wants to keep me as tight as possible. I want to open the corner as much as possible, so he has to check up, wait for me, and I get the best traction. So you can see how much the Porsche slides, and Yost just abusing rear tires the whole time.
Yeah, well, I was driving with a lot of the traction control, to be fair, and that just kept the car stable.
Yeah. I don't have any traction issues per se, right? Because it's still a 911, so it puts down the power. But the thing is that on the entry, there's no speed that you can carry in the first place because it rotates so much and it slides so much on the entry. And on the exit, like, it's still gonna squat and understeer with the front end because it's a 911. But it's just not gonna accelerate as efficiently as any other car because it just does not have grip. Like in the grand scheme of things, sure it understeers, but at the same time, it's so much lower on overall grip while understeering. So
Man, my watch told me I lose 400 calories only playing 2 hours. How is that possible?
With how much we end up sweating on this. I believe it.
I'm so sweating. But are you really losing calories when you play?
Tactical mistake, Mathieu. You should have hit Aiden on a pit entry.
yeah.
So if you would hit him, you would not get a drive through.
but
He would get a drive through, and he would lose the wing as well.
But I thought that I thought that I'm gonna be good with the brakes, but I just didn't realize how big of a braking distance like difference it's gonna be between practice and like worn tires. It was fucking huge.
Yeah.
Because I tried that
I must say,
pit entry earlier like twice in the practice, and I broke way later.
I must say one little thing to mention that I like compared to ACC. In ACC, when you overspeed by like 3 kilometers, you get stop and go. Like you get like 1 kilometers drive through, and 2 or 3 kilometers more is already stop and go. In this game, is like there's like 10 kilometer difference between stop and go and drive through, which is kind of nice.
So.
But I pretty much go drive through here.
So I had, what was it, 63 or 64 rear axle?
67.
67.
Oh, the front axle is what matters, I think.
Oh, okay. I looked at the rear axle. The rear axle was 64, I think, on the entry, and that gave me drive-through. And when I braked for the drive-through, I did exactly 60 on the rear axle, and that was fine.
But wow, what a championship!
I really
hope
like
there's
middle of the
gonna be
race. I
more,
really enjoyed it, but then the Porsche tire kicks in, and it's just pain.
Yeah. I really hope there's gonna be more Le Mans Ultimate. Even though I hope they fix the BOP and the fuel stuff, I do really want to play more.
Because it's also past a certain point, like when it was wet, for example, sure my car is faster, but it's also the only time when I'm really able to utilize my car's like
exactly.
abilities. Like if I would do certain stuff and Jarier keeps close to me, he still has the top speed to even get on me in that wet and compromise me. But then in the dry, it's like I can't really do anything because he's just gonna be side by side or fully ahead of me going into any corner because of the full straight ahead of it. So it's not like I can go for a cutback. I tried to do a nice cutback on Aiden. Like it was not even. No, they didn't do anything. Because he's hard into ABS, you can see he's missing the corner. He's here actually going into it quite early, but it doesn't matter. Here the TC kicks in a bit, then I hit the TC override. It doesn't matter. The car just doesn't want to accelerate. Right here, there's nothing. And I think the Aston has a better acceleration because they have similar top end.
The worst is when I sent it on lap 7, I was actually only trying to get you. Because I know you were slowing down with the other ones.
You lap 7? Let me...
Yeah, I mean lap 7. But I didn't take into account on how slow like Aiden and Jadia was going.
Oh, that, okay.
So I ended up hitting Aiden.
Dirty happy.
I know.
Oh.
I tried to do
But then Aiden got into a slide and I managed to get ahead of him because of that.
in the end I did have a view. Way more.
Man,
There was something wrong with my I think there was something wrong with my game. I was doing 15-6, 15-3, 15-0, 14-6. Sorry. So I was doing 15-3, 15-3, 14-8, 15-6, 15-3, 15-0. And then I changed, like I reset my engine map, basically. Like forth and back for it. 14-5, 14-8. Two slowdowns, but 14-1, 14-0, 14-2, 14-2, 13-9, you know, and until the end, basically 13-5 and such. So weird.
there is like a balance mode or race mode? I didn't see it.
No, this is like a safety car mode and a race mode, but the safety car mode is like 10 seconds of pace, you know, so you would really notice. But I really like, I didn't have any pace. Like in the first 4 laps, I got in a lead and I was like quite fast. And then suddenly from lap, like I just started dropping, you know.
Worst is, I was losing. Like in general, we were all losing so much time with that battle. I
Oh
think
yeah,
there
of
was
course,
like,
of course.
1 to 2 seconds more per lap.
Yeah.
We were not battling. But it was good. It was fun.
What TC settings you're using, Jari? Because it could be that it just happened that on the like initially on slow speed, the TC override was so powerful.
I couldn't turn the car at all. I was driving like 4-3-2 or something like
Oh,
that.
okay, so not that high.
But I can see it on the Coach David. I'm looking at like the sectors and such, and when it was 5% wet, I was just like, I basically improved half a second in the first sector from lap to lap. Like I literally feel like there was something bugged on something, maybe because of the wet or something, you know.
Maybe.
I also started using way more fuel since that lap. I was using 197 fuel, and suddenly I'm using 204.
Also, don't you think, with hindsight of course, that wets for like first 8-9-ish laps and then pit for slicks would be faster overall? Because you pit anyway.
You
I,
would
I,
have- so
but
you would have to try.
but you would have
because,
to you would have to try to gain that 12 seconds, right? But it depends
Yeah,
what
it's
the
only
pace
12
would be
seconds,
and how
yeah.
fast they would overheat.
Yeah, so the problem is the slightly wet is already between slicks and wets,
Yeah,
you know?
and the
Like,
wets could
I
stop
already-
working really fast.
Yeah, I did a hypercar race on Fuji when it was slightly wet for the first 10 minutes and I was on the slicks and I was fastest on track. And then it's really like, and then they drop really quickly, you know? Like, the
Yeah.
cars, like obviously. But I feel like maybe you could have driven, I mean, you for sure could have driven for the first 15 laps, I would say.
Yeah, but
Like-
that's what I mean, because you pit anyway, right? So what you do
Yeah,
is
yeah,
just go with the wets for just a couple of laps until you can pit for again 100% virtual energy that will get you to the end, and then you're already on slicks.
Well, you would have to calculate precisely how much fuel
Yeah.
you need, though. Like
That's
carefully.
true. You would have to be
But,
really.
yeah, like, So first
Really
11
careful.
laps of the race, I have it in a Coach Dave Delta. Like in the first 11 laps of the race, it was 12.5% wet. So in those first 11 laps, you would be most likely faster on the wet, but I don't know by how much, you know. But you would probably make those 11 seconds, I guess, and then you would have like a new tires. So yeah, I think it could work. Like if you do the race again, it's big risk because in this
Yeah.
game it's compared to ACC, it is so hard to know what is the best strategy and stuff like that, you know, in certain situations.
We will learn.
I basically have it when it's damp, it slicks 100%, you know. Like when it's
Yeah.
slightly wet, it depends what is the next wear cycle.
Yeah,
and
when
what.
it went to damp, my tires were already overheated.
Yeah, that's why I was like, man, the Porsche will be fast in these conditions.
Oh my god.
It was. Because I was driving so badly at the beginning.
You need to watch my head when I almost kill you. Wait, I'm gonna clip it.
Look at a clip from Luca. In the boys.
Well,
I will put it in the group chat.
Was a good race.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay, I'm gonna finish the stream here, guys.
why suddenly I'm losing once.
So thank you for watching, and see you next time.
but you gotta admit, man,